This just in, a monster tornado is tearing through Dayton, Ohio.
That's where Mom and Dad are.
Looks like the twister is headed right for the Dayton Arms Hotel.
They might not be dead. They could be in the basement. Oh, I'm an orphan.
I'm a legal guardian.
God is angry. You know what? I live in a town, it's called Dayton, Ohio, the Great Miami Valley. And we used to always say, down in the valley where the green grass grow. We never had tornadoes, ever, that I can remember, ever, since it was built. So every time a tornado warning sound come, we would pray, but we didn't think that it would ever come down because we're in the valley. And once the tornado gets in the valley, it's hard to get out. It's hard to get in, and once you get in, it's hard to get out. But you know what? During this season of destruction, which I did have many prophetic dreams, it came down. Actually, they were trying to say 15 tornadoes, but I know there were two. There was one big, gigantic tornado. They had one in Miamisburg. It's like a little suburb, and it was like an F1. You know, we were scared for that. But this time, Memorial's Day weekend, I guess it was Memorial's Day night, a big F4 came, and it demolished a whole lot of, I'm just gonna have to hold it like this. I mean, it tore, Dayton is devastated. After it tore up everything, it looks just like, I don't know, look like they said it looks like World War II, whatever. But the big tornado came by on the same street, there was a children's hospital, and they said it stopped, kind of stopped and shifted and went the other way. And I'm like, God knows what he's doing, but God is tired. And so that was a big shaking for Dayton, Ohio, because we never dreamed that would happen, but that was part of it. So now people, I mean, they've been helping each other and everything, but a lot of people are still in shock. And God, you know, people say, well, what's Dayton? What's the, and Xenia, Ohio was the closest that it had two twin tornadoes, and it combined to one's F5, but we had two. I had a friend that said that she ran right into the tornado. She backed up to go back the other way, and was a tornado behind her, and it did some work. God is allowing this to happen. The next thing, he's shaking up pastors. It's not going to be, you know, they're going to start dropping dead. But people said, what is Dayton, Ohio? And I'm holding this, and I'm going to tell you. Well, I'm just going to say this. A lot of people heard of these groups back in the day. Bootsy Rubber Band, they're from Dayton. The Ohio Players from Dayton. Lakeside, Slave, Aura, I think it's A-U-R-R-A. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Heat Wave, Sun, a group called Dayton, Fazio, Zap featuring Roger Troutman. We say the deal, they're from Cincinnati, but it's like Cincinnati Dayton. But one of the groups, he's a bass player, he's from Dayton. And Dottie Peoples, the gospel singer, who traveled with Dorothy Norwood. Okay, so now I'm just saying that because you know about as far as their celebrities, it's Rob Lowe. All of these people are from Dayton, and I can't read my Nancy Cartwright, Sherry, this is S-A-C-U-R-M, I'm not sure. The lady who played Simpson, the voice of Simpson and Maggie, I think her name is Sherry Sacrum. I can't read. Lena Adams Foster in the drama series The Fosters. Agnes Moorehead, she was buried in Dayton, Ohio, because her dad was a pastor, a Presbyterian minister, and him and his wife, and they were buried in Dayton because he pastored there, and she wanted to be buried there. Anyway, I'm just saying this. God is angry. He is, and I'm saying this for my own town because we never believed that it would ever be, and we were hoping that it would never be a tornado. Xenia, Ohio came close. My dad took us there after that tornado in Xenia, and it was some unbelievable, scary sights. I mean, it was just like it was a big oak tree. It was split from the top to the bottom, no jagged, it was just smooth, like somebody took a hot sword and went straight down. Another oak tree was bent all the way down to the ground, no cracks, no bends. It was like, you know, how big real trees are, real high. It bent down like it was bound to an angel or something, or to a god. And the top of the green leaves were on the ground, and it was still on the tree, and that was so scary. That's the scariest that we had, you know. But it hit our town, and I'm just saying, next it's going to continue to be pastors dropping dead, as his name is Bishop Earthway Kelly. He made this prophecy. God told him that, and they said full of diseases, and that's what's been happening. Diseases, falling, dying, you know, because God's tired. But all I wanted to say is the destruction is not over, and I'm saying it again. I said it in most of all of my videos, and I just want people to hear it. This is a time when people need to get together, get themselves right with God, because God is tired. And if you think that's something, it's not. And when and I'm gonna say it again, when I was talking about the orange tsunami, it was done like probably under the ground. I don't know if it was man-made, blowing up from down there, blowing the earth something up to make it rupture, and I do remember a big earthquake. So I don't know, but then orange muddy water was coming. I mean, it rose up and it just came down on people, and just people couldn't even see each other. They couldn't even pull them out. But it's a lot of so this is a time to be on your knees. All your playing, all your joking, jesting, faking, fornicating, it's got to, so you got to come to a point where you have, because you know y'all gonna see some things. Y'all gonna see some things. It's gonna shake the house. It's gonna shake it, and you're gonna either change. It's holding as hell. That's all I'm gonna say. It wasn't nothing spectacular about this, except for get yourself right with God, because He has to do this. He's shaking the house all over, all over. All right.